Hello traders and welcome to another video analysis. Today is Wednesday, October 20th, 2021. Let's take a look at Forex calendar first. So, we got the consumer price index data from the UK released already, and this consumer price index is worse than expected. The release number is 0.3% versus the forecast of 0.4% and the previous reading of 0.7% on monthly basis. It's even worse than expected on a yearly basis as well. 3.1% versus 3.2% forecast and 3.2% previous reading. As you can see, it might have some impact on the British pound as well. Plenty of other data from the UK here, PPI Input, a Consumer Price Index Core, and the other. We still have a Consumer Price Index from the Eurozone scheduled for release at 11 a.m. And during the New York session, we have a Consumer Price Index data from Canada. The market expects the consumer price index to drop from 0.2% to 0.1%, but the core consumer price index is expected to increase from 0.2% to 0.3%. So plenty of the consumer price index data from Canada. And from the US, we got crude oil inventories, 4:30. We got speeches from FOMC members Charles Evans, Raphael Bostic, and Ronald Coase. At 8 o'clock, there is a scheduled Beige Book from Fed scheduled for release this evening. So looks like we got some data to digest today. So let's start with British pound because we already know this data. What's going on here? The first thing is that we broke above the trend line here, and we broke above the 1.3731 technical resistance. So right now we are going to change all of the colors of this line from red to, of course, green, because all of these levels are now the technical support for the price. So the level stays the same. They will just act as a support, not the resistance. So 1.3731 and 1.3716 will now act as a technical support. The next target for bulls is 1.3715. So there is still a room to go up, and there is still a room on the RSI to go higher as well. 60 points, strong positive momentum might extend the up move here towards 1.3915. So the up move is backed by the RSI. And that's the situation on the British pound. It looks more like a bounce, not like a start of something new here, but we expect this market to stop moving up after 1.3915 is hit. So that's the British pound to Japanese yen. Let's take a British pound to American dollar. Now it's a British pound to Japanese yen. Just a quick reminder from yesterday, we are extending our wave 3 upside. Already we got the new higher high, 158.19 pips. Is the newest higher high. I think there might be still some kind of a continuation of this up move after the wave 3 is done. We need wave 4, and then of course the last push in wave 5. Market conditions are extremely overbought, which is why I expect the wave 4 to occur shortly. We don't have any targets to the upside yet. We might have some kind of a projections here, but as you know, let me just remind you that in the past there is almost nothing here on the weekly and monthly time frame. So even if we zoom out there isn't much for us until the level of 163.74. So that's why this is the next target for bulls, simply. So there's still some room left. Crude oil inventories today. Let's take a look at the crude oil. And we are about to hit our target 84.10. Yesterday 83.87, 83.74, 83.34. So we almost hit the level of 84. But please notice the extremely overbought market conditions. So some kind of a pullback might be made during this move to the upside. I think that, let me just remove this one. I think that we should get towards $80 per barrel level, or 79.45, which is the proper technical support for the crude oil in the nearest term. Of course, this is a typical textbook example of a uptrend, and after the 84.10 is violated, let's find out what is the next target after 84.10. I think this level might be kind of a old. Yes, there you go, because 84.10 is the low of 2012. Yes, that's almost 9-year-old low. The next target, let me just put it on the chart, might be somewhere here, 91.28, around this level. So that's the next eventual target for the bulls on the crude oil market. So that's another $6-7 higher per barrel if this level is violated in the near term. That scenario would also include a possible, of course, correction towards 80 or 79.45, but we cannot go lower than $77. Okay, after $77, that means we are most likely go low with the crude oil prices, then resume the uptrend. As long as we trade above 79.45 and especially $77 per barrel, the uptrend the odds for uptrend continuation are way higher. So let's just, before the Bitcoin, let's take a look at the US dollar to Canadian dollar. Because of the today's data, as you can see, wave C has hit the level of 127% of the market geometry, wave A to wave C, 1.2321, and this is a pin bar into the extremely oversold conditions. This is possibly the low of this ABC correction, and we should expect some sort of a market reaction here, so some sort of a bounce. As long as market trades above 1.2301, there are chances for another for a bounce towards 1.2422 and 1.2490. So this is the US dollar to the Canadian dollar. We either completed the ABC correction or we are very close to complete it. And last but not least, of course, the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is almost at all-time highs. The recent high was made at 64,423, which is around $350 below the all-time high, 67,768. So please keep an eye on this market, as we are clearly in an uptrend, but we will need some sort of correction soon. I will just move our wave 3 indicator here, and that's really extremely overbought market, and that's really some sort of a negative divergence between the price and the RSI indicator on a daily time frame chart, which is something that technical traders should look into it. So wave 4 is coming. Wave 4 correction in wave 4 is coming. If 67,768 is the high of the wave 3, we don't know that yet, but if it is, then we have this Fibonacci target, and I think we should go as low as 55,682 as a down move for the wave 4. So this is a slight, as you can see, conjunction here, some sort of the previous consolidation, and we might have a bounce from that level to the upside in order to complete the impulsive wave up in form of the wave 5. So that's my analysis for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. Take care and bye bye.